Big old boy, Buck. Don't hit your head now, Buck. I mean it. Okay, guys. Today, we've got to start this WR450 up, heat it up, get the oil hot, change the oil. You're saying, well, what's the big spoof? Well, first of all, we have to unlock the first mountain bike from the front of this rig and back it out. Then we got to back the rig out. Then we got to move that mountain bike a little bit out of our way. Then we got to unlock a chain down here that goes through the front tire of this beast and get it out of the way. Then we got to swing the ass end of this bike over. I'm actually going to move these two boys too, the two floor jacks from right there. I mean, they worked out fine there, but I believe, I'm not sure what the fuck I'm gonna do with them sons of bitches. Maybe I will leave them there. It seems like it's a good spot. But we gotta get them out of the way to do the bike. So we're gonna have to back the Jeep out, move the floor jacks. It's getting to be a bigger project now. Then get the dirt bike out front, and then I will heat it up, start it up, and we'll have the Jeep out there, the rig out there, the dirt bike out in the driveway, and we will change the oil on I've got all the oil, I've got the filters, torque wrenches, everything I need to get the job done. So I've done it many times. It's easy to do, it's just time, and unfortunately I'm not one of these guys that just has it parked right here where you can just roll it out and do it. Okay, everything has got a, you can see I got a small garage, 3-car garage, and it's pretty jam-packed in here. So you know, getting at something can be trick, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, we're gonna do that today. We're gonna change the oil on that today, and I believe we are gonna take off the skid plate on this rig. There's like 7 bolts holding it on. I believe we're gonna take that off, and then I think you know where I am going to put that skid plate. But anyways, that is the plan. Here oh, I gotta do a few things here. Oh, fuck. Oh boy, oh boy. I wish I was a simple dude. I had simple things going on in life. I have to walk these dogs, so I hate, that's not the right terminology to use. I enjoy walking these dogs. I mean, they keep me in shape. So don't be such a dickhead about it, Dad. They actually do keep me in. This is, you know, this is like a 14-mile a week extravaganza here, guys. This ain't jack. This is pretty good. That's a pretty good training regimen. Every day, plus boxing on my bags every day. Some days more than others. I'm not saying I do a heavy duty workout. Here, we're gonna lock this up. This should be locked. It is, good. Just for safety. I mean, you've got two Glocks in here and shit. You got fucking binoculars. You know, it's just smart money to keep everything locked, even if it's in your garage. Doesn't that make sense, guys? Okay, these guys are ready to go. I just got to zip up that thing. We're gonna go with just this. It's cold out, but once you start walking, you're gonna warm up. I think it'd be fine. We're gonna shut this light off, and we're gonna actually do some shit today. Not a lot. I only have about a 2-hour window. Once I finish these dogs, I only got about a 2-hour window to mess around. So that'll changing the oil on the bike, because it's in a tough area to get at it, you know, I got to move everything out of the way just to get my bike out. So it's not like the bike is just sitting right there. Okay, let's go do it. No, it is not like that when you have a bunch of toys, gentlemen. You have to move things around, shuffle things around in order to get a crack at it. So, but we are going to do it today. We did it with the generators yesterday, so I got that thing crossed off my list. Probably won't have to do the generators, certainly both of them, until next, who knows when. So next winter probably. You know, I'm sure I'll use one of them. I usually do them after every trip. If I didn't use them very much, every other trip. So we're gonna get going. We're gonna get this walk out of the way. Watch this dog. Watch him freeze. He'll freeze. There was a tragedy. A couple of Rottweilers. Come on. A couple of Rottweilers killed a 5-year-old girl in California. Family dogs. They were born. I mean, the dogs were raised with the kids. So that's kind of a tragedy. We also had a tragedy here in Las Vegas. We had a off-duty police officer, just got off duty. Up near the Valley of Fire. He's in safety, tourism safety and shit like that. He patrols the Valley of Fire area and the Lake Mead recreation area. But slow down, guys. But anyways, getting back to that story, he patrols those areas. And he got off duty last night about midnight, or Thursday night, I guess it was, or whatever. On the way home, he had a head-on collision with a wrong-way driver on Interstate 15, mile marker 78, which I presume is up there near Valley of Fire State Park. So he got hit by a wrong-way driver. He died. Leaves behind a beautiful wife, 3 beautiful kids. Sad story. It actually, you know, put a tear in my eye. You know, seeing his family, you know, without their father now, 2 weeks before Christmas. Oh my God, that is such a sad story. You know, such a good-looking family too. Damn, good-looking kids. Damn it. But anyways. Just a brief moment of silence there with respect to the fallen police officer in Las Vegas. Oh shit. Anyways. Good boys, easy. Yeah, we're gonna get started on today's a nice day, so like I said, we'll do the oil on the dirt bike. It's definitely, I've got to take care of it this month. So we didn't really ride the dirt bike a whole lot this year, so we did a little bit, but not a lot. I've got several mountain bikes, gentlemen. Bought a new mountain bike this year. So when you have toys like mountain bikes, and that is your #1 passion, That's what you do. You know, no, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my dirt bike. I would not be a very happy camper if I didn't have a dirt bike. So that's why we got one. She's always ready to go. I will do the air filter on that dirt bike too. I think I need to take it out and clean it up. Same thing as before. This time I'll get a bucket of water and you try to keep the any type of debris that's on the filter. You don't submerge the inside of the filter into the water. But you do the other side, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of clean it off, and then it needs a little dab of motor oil on it also. It's a sponge foam filter. We're gonna go left, guys. Left. Left. They love that long walk. Right. Go boys. Go boys. Don't always have time for a long one. We're gonna just do our normal 2 miles. If that, I might cut it short. I won't. We'll do the 2 miles. Oh, God, it's a nice day, man. I'm glad I didn't wear the other jacket. I gotta open up this jacket. Sleeveless. Steel vest. Steel makes some good stuff, man. Keep you warm. Good jackets. I've got a real warm jacket, steel, and it's going to be like one of those jackets that you rarely get to use. That's how warm it is. You put it on and you'll bake. Although probably when I need that jacket, I won't have it with me. It'll be at home and I'll be in Antarctica. Just a beautiful day. It's gonna be fun doing the oil on the bike. I love taking care of that beast. That chain I need to clean the chain too. I don't know if I will get to the skid plate on the truck Jeep, because I do have to. That chain needs work. I mean, it needs to be cleaned and then lubricated. So sprockets need to be cleaned in place. You don't take them off. Just clean off the debris, sharpen them up a little. I mean, you know, clean them up a bit, and that's it. So it's turning. This will be like the big service cycle for the dirt bike. The spark plug is okay. I get a special. I make a special socket with duct tape on it when I do that. So when you stick it on the plug, the plug stays stuck to the socket, so you can lift it out of that tight area. You do the same thing when you put it back in. Be careful not to cross thread. You know, turn it very gently. Try to find the right grooves so you don't cross thread it. Got to remove the gas tank to get at it. Good boys. Easy. Easy, boys. Yeah, somebody pouring some concrete up here. I think that's what that... Well, we're going to be walking by the place to see what's going on. We're going to open up this jacket. We already unsnapped. We already unsnapped the harness for the for the phone or for the camera. I got to free up space on my phone. For some reason, it wasn't like this before, even when I had this new GoPro camera. But for some reason, we're gonna cross right here, boys. For some reason, you have to download the video to your phone and then download it to YouTube. Before, you used to go right from the GoPro to YouTube. Stay. Hold on, stop. A lot of congestion, a lot of noise, a lot of pimping and prostituting on this corner. Killer, he's got dogs in that minivan. Slow down. They're doing, that's definitely a concrete. I believe it's a concrete truck. They make that, I don't know how that one works, to be honest with you. Easy. Good girl. But yeah, shit. You know, I was thinking, you know, when I finish the project with the off-road lights on the Jeep, it's like, what the fuck is next? You know, I gotta put in my first aid kit. My fire extinguisher, they both go back inside of there. They were in my old Jeep, so we'll be putting those two in. Have I used the fire extinguisher? Of course not. Have I used the first aid kit? Yes, several times. It's kind of cool being able to disinfect a wound. I can remember having a really bad, pretty deep cut. I'm trying to remember how it happened. How the fuck did I get that cut again? Maybe it'll come to me by the end of this walk. But it was a deep cut. And I had to disinfect it. Spray that disinfectant stuff on it, put a gauze wrap on it, and tape it with medical tape. And I kept it that way, kept it clean and everything throughout the whole trip. I don't remember how I did it. Fuck. It's coming to me though. Glass. It'll eventually come to me. It was stupid. You know, I did something stupid. Cut my hand really bad. Boy, I don't know if you noticed, but we did walk by another code enforcement truck. Man, they're buzzing through this neighborhood like pimps. You'd think he was a prostitute in there or something. Go pee-pee, girl? You gotta go pee-pee? She go pee-pee. Good girl. Okay, slow down, guys. Slow down. Slow. Ooh, I'll tell you what, I opened up my jacket. You think it's warm out here, but you catch that breeze coming into inside your jacket. Oh my God, it's fucking cold out here, brothers. Yeah, I know you guys back in Boston and New York City are saying fuck you. It's not cold over there. It's probably high 50s. In the shade, probably 50. In the sun, maybe 60. Shade, now it's 50. Las Vegas can be very deceiving. You can dress like it's nice out here, warm. Then it is reasonable in the sun, sort of. But the shade is deadly cold, and you can, it can fuck you up, and you catch a cold easy and shit. Because 1 minute you're nice and toasty, and the next minute you're cold, but it's too late. You already are sick. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, we'll add a little bit to the to this walk to make up for the double walk we did the other day. This kind of adds to it, so we'll go straight right here. It doesn't add much, but if you tally it into the other walk, it's not bad. Slow, slow. Yeah, tragedies. A couple of tragedies here. There's been other tragedies too. We're not going to go there. Different parts of the country. You know what I'm saying? Read the news this morning. So. Come on. Slow, slow. Hey, wake up. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Fucking annoying. Slow, slow. Slow, come on. It's fucking weird. Oh, there was a bulldog. 2 people taped this bulldog into a storage bin container and just set it off near a dumpster. The bulldog was alive. In any case, they taped it into a container, took off. There was video of it. The dog was found, taken into vet care. They tried to get the dog to live, but it ended up dying after several weeks, I think, or whatever it was. And the police kept searching for the people who did it, and they finally got him. Maybe like 2 months after the situation happened, you know, somebody turned him in somehow, you know what I'm saying, they recognized the video that's them, and they ended up catching them. That's crazy. Anyways, they face dog cruelty. You know what I'm saying? They got arrested for dog cruelty and stuff. I guess the maximum sentence for that is 1 to 4 years in prison. So I would assume that they'll certainly get at least. It was a very highly publicized case here in Las Vegas, and it struck the chords of many animal lovers, and it was definitely a brutal way to treat that animal, you know, to tape them inside of a storage bin, put them in the hot heat. And I would suspect that if they both don't spend 2 years in prison, I'd be amazed. Now, you might think that's a harsh penalty, but, you know, that was very cruel what they did to that animal. So they're actually trying to push legislation where the penalty is even greater than that, like 10 years in prison, 5 to 10 years. But in any case, you get the drift. Okay, we gotta be careful here. There's a little dog here sometimes. Comes bolting out of there like a banshee. Go, boys. We've had a few episodes with no big dogs. Just these little dogs come out, little fuckers, and they start circling. And, you know, I've got a big, my male dog here will put the chomper bit on them if they get close. I have to keep him away. I'm yelling for the owner to come out. He's inside the house, door closed, yin and his yang. That type of shit, you follow me? There was another little dog right here the other day. Aggressive little fucker. Not towards me, he was just kind of aggressive toward my dogs. That boy would have put one chomp on him. Had been over. Her too, she's nasty. She's friendlier though. The male dog's see, she beats up on him. He lets it go down. He doesn't do anything to fight her back. But you get a stray dog out here in the real world, gets too close to that boy. I mean, if they're friendly, you don't care, but if they show any signs of aggression, he's not gonna fuck him. He's not gonna wait around. He's gonna put the hammer down. I'll buck. I don't condone it, but you know, I certainly don't want to get bit by a dog myself. If it comes between the dog, you know, getting a nip at me and my dog preventing it, my dog is going to, Bucky's going to be right there to put the clamps down and put an end to it. Now, if it's 3 big pit bulls, which I have seen in the past, running through my neighborhood, if we were to inadvertently encounter that scenario, 3 pit bulls all of a sudden start attacking my dogs, well, then we do have a welfare PPK equalizer. I don't like to shoot dogs or anything like that, guy. That's not my motivation in life, but you certainly cannot let those animals injure your animals. So I would have no other choice other than to put those other animals down. Cops come, so be it. You know, I'm almost certain the people that own those dogs do not have enough money to pay for my dog's medical, or my medical. So come on, let's go. They're gonna have to be put down. That's why you carry a Walther PPK. It doesn't come into play hardly ever, if that. But I will say, I have seen 3 pit bulls on the lamb in my neighborhood one time through the years. And you think about, oh, shit, what if I was walking the dogs? Because they're kind of aggressive. You know, especially, you know, my dog is not going to tolerate anything, and that could lead to escalating fight and all that shit. You get my drift, guys. But in any case, that's why I always carry the Walther. Okay, I'm not going to take you through all the pain of me preparing the dirt bike for oil change. You know, me having to move everything. So we're just going to go do that right now. We'll pick up when I do have the oil drained and the oil filter off and all that shit. So it's something that we do have to do today. I've got a 2-hour window to do it, so let's get her done. We're going to clean the chain. We do have a chain cleaning mechanism, so we'll probably use that. Put some chain cleaner on it, use the mechanism. Gotta go.